Hey friends, I'm Scott, and I'm going to take GitHub Copilot today, and I'm going to explore a code base and maybe share it as a gist. In this case, I've got GitHub Copilot CLI inside of WSL, which is Linux on Windows. I can go and hit /model and pick any one of the 14 models that we've got available. I could pick Claude Opus, Claude Sonnet, whichever one makes me happy. I could also switch over here to Windows, where I am right now, and bring Copilot up inside of PowerShell or Command. And I'm going to ask it to explore this code base. And I'm going to use a tool called Handy, which is a great open source dictation tool. Can you make me an ASCII art architecture diagram? I don't really understand this code base, and I want to get a sense of what's going on here. That was all done locally. Handy is a fantastic open source project you can check out at handy.computer. It's hosted on GitHub, and it's going to start exploring our code base structure. Because this agent is a local agent, it can use local tools. So it's calling these different directories. It's going to go and grep through that. Here we go. It's creating an ASCII architecture diagram for the administrative code base for my podcast. In this case here, it sees the middleware, the TypeScript middleware, starting to explore the code base structure. Might be a little bit overkill for Opus, but what are you going to do? Here we go. Shows that out. Let me actually expand on that a little bit. I want to understand the routing specifically, because that can be confusing to early in career engineers that are just exploring a new code base. So I'm just yapping to this thing. More context means better results. And I don't type much. I do like to talk to it. It's easier on my hands. There we go. Now I'm getting a nice expanded diagram focusing on that app router inside of Next.js. This is easier to understand, and I could go and save it in an architecture.md if I wanted to. I might be able to automate something like Word or PowerPoint and go and create something. I could use like Mermaid and make some mermaid charts or diagrams. But for the purposes of what I'm trying to do here, I feel like this ASCII architecture diagram looks pretty good. It's almost done thinking about those page routes. There we go. Layout nesting, request flow. That's exactly right. This is the dashboard for my podcast. All right, now I'm going to type /, and I've got all these / commands that are available, but the one that I'm interested in here is share, and we're going to go and share that as a gist. This will share the session that we're doing, not that architecture diagram, but the entire session to, in this case, a secret gist to start with, and I'll bring that gist over here. So now I've got my GitHub Copilot session. I could switch this from being secret to being public, and we get more information. We get the logged in user, the MCP servers that I was configured, the reasoning, the back and forth, all of the stuff that I was looking at. And then there's that ASCII architecture diagram looking very nice. Oh, key concepts. You can see it reasoning. Look, the user wants me to expand that ASCII diagram with more detail. That's that part where I ask it for more detail about the router. Nice little feature there, /share built into GitHub Copilot. You can get GitHub Copilot CLI by saying winget install github.copilot on Windows, or you can use Brew on Mac, or you can use Brew on Linux or in WSL. So check it out at copilot.github.com. Thanks.